Hey, good afternoon. It's 12:05 p.m. Sunday afternoon. I'm getting a pretty late start today, guys. I'm over here working on this Scrabble Deluxe game that I picked up yesterday at the Salvation Army for $1. I've counted all of the tiles, and all 100 tiles are there. It comes with the 4 holders. There's the tile bag, some miscellaneous printouts. The box is in pretty rough shape, but it should be okay. It looks like there's some rust spots here. It looks like the table turns fine, but not very well on this surface. So I'm going to try to get this thing photographed. It's 23 degrees outside, but it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's sunny, it's nice. So I think it would almost be like a sin to not go outside and photograph some of those items that I got. I've still got some of those winter items that I got over a month ago, and this would be the perfect time to get them up. So I think we're going to have to enlist the services of Mr. Sal. Alright, things are starting to move along a little bit. So far I photographed that Scrabble game. I got some other miscellaneous items that I picked up yesterday. I went and gathered those items that I'm going to photograph today. There's 5 top pieces there, mostly like sweatshirts and a couple of jackets. Later on I hope to do something with those VHS items that I got at the free box over at the Salvation Army. That one right there is worth like 40 bucks. So let's stop hesitating on the money making. Sal's out here being all whiny, talking about, why you gotta have me out here all butt naked? I said, just relax, Sal. It's only temporary. Hey, good Monday morning. It's 10 minutes of 10, and I'm just gathering the items up that sold between Saturday night and today. And it's all of this stuff right here, but not this. Just this stuff. I'll go over this in a little bit with you guys. I went ahead and replaced the milk crate because the last one was getting too full. I want to stop filling these things up so much because when you're looking for stuff, it gets really problematic when you got so much stuff in the bin. So we will be working with V. And we have a similar situation here. This is large 13, and I don't want to put any more stuff in this. So I'm going to go put large 13 on the shelf and find one that has a lot less in it so that I can start adding items to it. Alright, I went ahead and found a bin that didn't have so much stuff in it. I'm looking at all these parts. These are all like Farberware parts for percolators. There's probably like 20 pieces in there. I used to sell this stuff kind of slowly, but then I had a problem with compatibility. I sold a couple items and people told me this doesn't fit the item, and so I stopped selling them. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do with these things. I might have to wait till I get another Farberware percolator. That way I'll have a way to test the pieces. I used to sell a lot of these rollers. I don't even think these are listed anymore. I haven't labeled things like that in years. These things have probably been in here for a couple of years. This diffuser was also in there too. It looks like it's got some leaking issues. I don't know exactly what's going on with this. I'm gonna have to see if I can sell it online. I remember picking this up a long time ago at the Savers. It was one of those days where I just wasn't finding a damn thing, and I had to get something. So I'm gonna put this over here and photograph it and just probably end up selling it as is. I wanted to go outside yesterday and photograph those winter tops, but that ended up being a flop. I photographed 2 of the 5 items, and I started looking at the photos on my phone, and everything was wrong. I came inside to look at them on the computer, and they looked terrible. There was so much glare and discoloration, and I decided I just can't do it. I'm going to try to photo the items inside today. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure it out. I also got to get these items packed up and ready to go, so let's show what's sold. I took a best offer on this Warther & Son kitchen knife. Buyer asked if I'd take $23.25 plus shipping, and I said I would indeed. We sold that Hamilton Beach mixer turntable part for that Model 58. We got that at the Salvation Army for $7, and that's the first part to sell. It sold for $16, free shipping. I think it was last week or the week before I picked up that Game of Thrones Blu-ray. It was pretty expensive. It was $7 minus 15%, so it was between $6 and $7. And it sold on sale for $21.21, free shipping. I'm going to use media mail for that. I picked this up at that garage sale that I talk about sometimes where I got all that stuff for 60 bucks. This kind of has a neat story. After I got done buying everything, I just took one more walk around the sale, and I saw this in the toolbox. So I opened it up, and it had these little items in there. Kind of neat. Anyway, I picked that up and I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he said, oh, just go ahead and take it. So I got that for free. Shout out to free items from garage sales. And that sold for $39.95 plus $7.95 shipping. This item's been listed for 2 years. I basically just wanted to get my money back for it. And it's this little Star Wars USB talking Yoda desk protector. It does work, but doesn't work properly. It sold for $3.40 plus $5.95 shipping. I believe I paid $2 for that at the Goodwill in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Next thing that sold was this trimmer line. Sold that for $10.62 free shipping. And then I sold this Turbo Twist spelling cartridge, grades 1 and 2. Picked that up at the Goodwill in Portsmouth a while back, and that sold for $15.26 free shipping. I picked up this cross pen at Savers in one of those houseware bags. It sat around for a while, and somebody paid $8.50 on sale plus $3.95 shipping. I sold this vintage Texas tea bucket. It's from a restaurant called Bill Miller Barbecue. I think it's from the 90s. I found that at the Savers when I was going there every day. I think it was like $3. It sold on sale for $21.21 free shipping. Then I sold this set of 4 yarn. I found these at the local Salvation Army. I think they were between 50 cents and $1 a piece. And I sold the 4 for $25 free shipping. You guys remember I found that vintage What's That Sound game over at the local Salvation Army. I think it was $1 or $1.50. And we sold that for $12.71 plus $6.95 shipping. I think the best sale of the weekend was when a gentleman came in and ordered 6 items. So he's getting all of these Lesney cars. It came out to over $80 for the order. These are all long tail items, so I'm happy to see them go. I've still got a bunch left though. So that's all we got going out today, guys. I'm just going to pack this stuff up, and hopefully Richard doesn't come while I'm doing it. It's pretty cold outside. I really don't want to be hauling this stuff down to the post office. That would be chilly. Hey, how's it going? It's 9:10 p.m. and I'm going through all of these VHS tapes, these Pilates and yoga VHS tapes. Some are new, some are used. I'm just kind of trying to test them all out. Looks like they seem to work fine. What I'm going to do is just make sure they're all playing okay, rewind them, snap some photos of all of them, and try to sell them in one lot. Maybe I'll ask 25 or best offer and do media mail. I just finished testing these human anatomy VHSs that I picked up at the free box. This is the last one, and it looks like it's working fine. So I've tested all of the tapes that I'm able to test. I'm going to go ahead and photograph them and get them on eBay. Alright, I went ahead and tested this Clarity phone, and it is in good working condition. It does have batteries included. I'm just going to take some photos of this and put it in the box. I've got that box full of VHS tapes and miscellaneous items that I took photos of earlier. I'm probably not going to list that stuff tonight, but I want to get as many photos done as possible. I'm just taking some photos of this cool hat that I picked up last week. I was thinking about keeping it, but somebody sold one for $24.95 plus shipping, and I don't see any other listed. So I'm going to see if I can't get $24.95 for it. That's a few bucks in the old van tank. Anyway, guys, I think that's all I'm going to work on tonight. I want to get up early and start listing tomorrow since I've got all my photos done. And after I get this stuff done, I can try to figure out what I'm going to do with those clothing items. I'm going to see if I can move Sal over here to the light table and try to photograph him that way. We shall see tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you would. We'll talk to you guys soon.